welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, 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 hello. How are you all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna just jump right into it because I don't know how much time I have left with the sun going down. But I just want to say I just had my first, what's it called? Wifey link up, meetup, workshop type of vibe. I don't know what I want to call it, but I had that. And it was absolutely incredible. I'm so grateful. I know YouTube has been a little neglected the past month, but I had to set down my foundation for the year. So nonetheless, being able to show up for my online community in person has been a beautiful experience, especially since it's at the Light Studio, and that in itself is a testimony. Welcome, welcome you guys. Hi. I'm trying to get this live done before the sun goes away, and yes, your girl is a little stuffy, but we do what we gotta do. But I want to firstly start off that in the month of February, my friend and I, my sister, we have challenged each other to go live every day. And so, guess who's gonna go live every day? This girl. Despite what might be going on, I will be going live. And so, I don't know what time. I feel like I should put it on a schedule so that way you guys know when to expect me to go live. But I also want freedom. So if I do have a live schedule for a certain time, I'll show up for that live. But in the case I do feel inspired or encouraged to go on, whether it's in the morning, if my scheduled lives are in the evening, whatever the case is, I want to do that. But I also want to hear from you guys as far as what time and what time zone do you guys live in, and what time would be best for you. So that way I can kind of get an idea. One of the benefits of being an entrepreneur is being able to plan out my schedule, and I feel like for February I have a pretty good schedule, but I also have pockets where I could fill in with the live, and so I would love to know what days work for you guys. I miss you guys so much, but let me tell you something. I pre-recorded a whole bunch of girl talks, so y'all are not ready for me, okay? I'm so excited. Like, when I tell you guys, I busted through 12 girl talks in one night. I was determined. I said to myself, I'm not gonna drop the ball, because January I want to release more girl talks, but I didn't commit to certain plans that I had as much as I thought I would have. As well as vlogs. Vlogs are something I really want to continue sharing. I finally got out of my own way, and I decided to get editors, not only for my clients but for myself. Yes, this is live. You are live. You are watching me in the flesh right now. It is 5:11 here where I'm at in the East Coast, Massachusetts, and so yes, this is very much so live, girl. But yeah, I've recorded so many girl talks for this month in particularly, and I literally have editors now that I'm going to send my videos to so they can edit it, so I have no excuse about oh, I don't have time because that. Nope, everything is I am creating systems for success, and I am not going to miss out on my blessing, let me tell you. But as I said earlier, I am going to be on live every single day this month, and that is my goal, and that is my thing. I'm debating whether or not I should do it on all social media platforms, or if I should just keep it on YouTube, because YouTube is where I prefer to go live. Hey there. But yeah, so there's that. How's everybody doing? How's the year been for you thus far? What are some of the things that happened in January that you are most proud of? I want to know. I can honestly say having that workshop at the top of January was one of my most proud accomplishments, and then being able to go to Jamaica for a few days was just, was amazing. Oh, it is live. Yeah, girl, it's live. I'm trying to get y'all while the sun is still up, because I didn't get to go live on the 1st or the 2nd, but I said the 3rd I'm not going to drop the ball. So, but yeah, so some of the things that I'm most proud of that happened in January was the fact that I had the first workshop. Granted, I had so many things in my mind that wanted me to like postpone it because X, Y, Z, you know, the excuses we make in our mind, right? So to be able to follow through despite what I felt like I had or did not have, and it being such a beautiful experience for those who came in person as well as online. Online, I'm editing the replay because even with that, there was so many hiccups, but I was like, you know what, Angel, I'm not gonna let this like make me feel upset or deter me or make me want to abort mission or whatever the case is. I still did what I can, and I felt very good about that. I wish I can't really see your comments because I'm driving on the highway, really not really fast, but fast enough. But I can't wait to look at it because I'm like, ugh. Sorry, yeah, no, I can't. There's no way. I love you guys. Oh, there's no way. I have been wearing contacts all day since like 8 o'clock in the morning, and so my eyes are a little tired, but I digress and I pull through and I go forward. But I love when you guys comment because that also allows you guys to communicate with one another and be in this community that we're building here. Some things that I was a little disappointed in January was not being able to meet some of my first month goals. And like, for example, vlogging, like I vlogged, but I didn't execute the videos as I wanted, or I didn't feel like it had a clear storyline, because for me, I love talking and I love having the ability to talk and share stories. And I felt like with my vlogs, I kind of felt like I was just trying to record to get content, but then when I would edit or if I'd send it to the editors, it was like there's no storyline here. And it taught me, so this is something I learned, it taught me that you won't know what you need to like pay attention to or adjust or what you need to focus on until you actually start doing it. Oh my gosh, and that's another thing, Jessica, I could see what you wrote there as far as like the makeup in the studio. I have so much content recording me doing makeup for my models, and I'm like, ooh, I should release some of these tutorials on YouTube. And I'm like, that's just, or like even release the workshop that I've been working on as far as like the beauty aspect and stuff like that for those who want to become makeup artists and hairstylists. But yeah, like, so that being one thing that I realized that I could have done better, like really planning out the vlogs has been a like growing point for me. Also, I feel like I'm a very confident person when it comes to like being in public and recording myself, but I also realized that I could kind of get like bored with the same camera views as far as like me holding up the camera and looking at myself or whatever the case is. And so even voicing to Emmanuel, like, babe, like as I'm vlogging, if you see moments that you would like to see as a viewer that you think are kind of cool, like in our life, like record. Like, I don't want to be the one to tell you because then it just feels like kind of fake, you know. I rather catch moments that feel authentic versus trying to force something, you know what I mean? But I heard a lot of you guys are interested to see like what it is like to be a full-time entrepreneur. Like, I'm not just an influencer, but I'm an entrepreneur. But even that conversation, like choosing to be an entrepreneur slash influencer, like it's crazy. Like the choice that we have, like the life that we want has a cost, and we have to be the type of people that are willing to pay that price. Like for me, the life that I desire requires a lot of hard work, but it also it also demands discipline. And so if I am not disciplined, I can't get certain things done. Like I can't use excuses as a fallout now, because as I reflected, I'm like, what happened in 2022 and 2023? And like, granted, there were some successes, and in 2023, like after I resubmitted it back, like all of the plans back to God, I saw fruit in that, being like our finances and the studio. I do believe that's just like the crust on the pie. It's not even like the filling or the actual thing that God wants to do in my life. And I see how, like, as I watch my friends and other people, I see how we all have this constant battle that we have to fight, which is me versus me, you know. And it's like to shut down those thoughts that make you feel inadequate or not good enough, or that you don't have what it takes, or that you don't have enough. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, please put a 1 in the chat, because I'd at least be able to see that. Let me know I'm not the only one. So if that's how you feel as well, like you're in this constant battle, like with yourself, and you're also trying to figure out, like, you know, the next steps. Some things that I'm excited for February is the fact that this is a leap year, and this reminds me of 2020 in a part, because in 2020 I felt like that was my most successful year, as far as being like an influencer, because it was the year I really took myself seriously. I was posting consistently, whether or not I was getting views or whether or not people were sharing my videos or photos, and I felt like I had the best type of community as far as the engagement. Like, the camaraderie was amazing, like being able to chat with other people who were like-minded, or pray with people in the comment section. It was like incredible. And so in 2024, it kind of gets me excited to know that, you know, yeah, it's been 4 years since I really started, but there's a deeper level of appreciation in what I am choosing to do for my life. And if I'm really honest, like, y'all, there was a moment where I contemplated going back to work part-time for Ulta. I'll be real with y'all. Like, I literally went and I was like, you know what? I remember I spent 2 hours. I kid you not, I was in Ulta for like 2 hours, and I was like, y'all are gonna laugh. I was literally shopping for clients, and I was grabbing, like, restocking some items for my business. I'm in Ulta, and literally the lady comes up to me. She was like, oh my gosh, you're still here? You've been here since we opened. I was like, yeah, girl, I should have just clocked in and worked with you guys, because I've been here all day. And she was like, well, you know, and I'll tell you why I'm bringing this up for you guys. She was like, well, you know, you could get a discount. It's 25% off, blah, blah, blah. We need the help. And I was like, huh. And I thought about it. And, you know, when thinking about it, it sounded cool. It sounded like, okay, well, I could get like some consistent cash flow. It's just like fun money, like, you know what I mean? Use this money towards like my makeup kit or whatever the case is. But then it started to be like, well, what's your faith level, Angel? Like, are you seriously about to apply to this job and work part-time when you could be creating content and doing all the things that you desire and that you love? And it was an ongoing thought in my head. And I remember going to the interview, and I know I aced it because I'm a talker, and I know my stuff. Like, I've been in this beauty industry for over 10 years. And even the interview, there was 2 people interviewing me, and I remember at the end, they was like, do you have any questions for us? And I literally had like maybe 10, like literally 10 questions for them to answer, to see how I would be in that work environment. And they were really surprised, because they didn't think that I was going to ask any questions, and I sure did. And with that, you know, I remember when I applied, I put my desired rate, and I was like, and I told, like, my husband and I, we spoke about it, and we were like, if it's not that rate, or if it's not this, then I'm just not gonna go forward with it, because I know my worth, right? And so what I put on that request to pay was top dollar, and I know they probably looked at it and they was like, who does this girl think she is? But I know who I am, and that's why I put that dollar amount. And I'm not coming as an entry level anything. I'm coming as an experienced woman. And so even if it's a part-time position, if you guys want quality workers, like, hello, pay my price. And so that was my mindset. And so my husband and I, we agreed, if they do pay what I desire, then we know that this is an area that God is blessing me to go in. But if it isn't, then I have have the confidence and the peace knowing that this is not the place for me and that I don't have to be worried for nothing, you know. So I go in, I tell them, and like the interview's going great, and like I could tell this woman's getting really uncomfortable because she doesn't know how to bring up the money aspect. And I remember like we were getting ready to close, and she was like, okay, so there's one more thing we have to kind of talk about, and it's compensation. I was like, okay, you know, I was ready. And she was like, you know, I don't think we could meet you at your current ask. We actually start off very much like like she literally said significantly lower. And I asked her what were they thinking, and the number that she said just made me laugh, because I was like, I'm not a 13 or 15-year-old girl, like not 13 but specifically 15, because it's like that's what you pay a 15-year-old. And honestly, it's crazy to me that that's what the world is looking like right now. We're paying full-blown adults like literally minimum wage, and I'm looking at how that's a whole nother conversation, but nonetheless, wow, it's getting really dark. But yeah, so she was like, yeah, it's this amount, and I was like, yeah, no, like if you guys want to talk about yourself to see if there's a way that you guys could bring up the price. If not, I will have to respectfully decline. But that doesn't make me feel no type of way, because I've had a great chat with you guys. It doesn't make me not want to spend money here, because I'm a makeup artist and a hairstylist. I need to shop at these stores. Like, that doesn't make me feel no type of way. And I even said this to them, and I don't know if this might have planted a seed, but also showed them how confident that I am. And this is not out of pride or boast, but I said to them, I was like, you know, I understand if this is what you guys pay for this position, and if you guys can't go up to my that rate that I have, then that's okay. But one thing that I have to say in my also defense is, am I exiting here? Yes. In my years of experience and, you know, being who I am, I realize that if I am working in a industry that I am very much so like, what's the word, experienced in, I know my worth, and I realize that if I am not being paid my worth, I cannot do the task at hand that I need to do. And this is just for Angel. I don't know, and this is not judging anybody that's working for something that's less than what they actually desire, but I know my worth ethic, and I have a baseline. I know what the minimum that I'm willing to be paid based on the jobs that I have, the prices that I charge, and all of those things. And so I remember just having that confidence, like, yeah, I don't have to settle for this. Like, and I think that's a beautiful place to be at, like being confident, knowing that you don't have to settle at somebody's whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? And guys, I just got off the highway, so now I can read like a little bit of the comments. Ooh, it looks juicy. Jessica, thanks for commenting. Hey, Nana. Oh, it is live. I thought it was pre-recorded. Girl, I don't blame you. A lot of people be doing that stuff. Pre-recording. Wife workshop sounds dope. Have you ever thought of doing a video on the benefits of being a wife? No, but that sounds like a great video idea. I'll screenshot it so I don't forget the benefits. Oh, there's a lot of benefits on being a wife, in my opinion. Thanks for that video idea, Nana. I'll drop that one for you. Nana, are you married? I want to know. Angel, I launched my website. Congratulations, you launched your website. Ooh, that's exciting. Now I have to be consistent, just like you said, with posting and engaging. Yes, you do, Jessica. Girl, websites are not cheap, and I know you know. I love the video with the makeup studio too. Oh, thank you. Shout out to you, Ty, for dropping the one, so I don't feel like the only one. They don't like ask. Oh yeah, they don't like. Oh, that's the thing. Not to bring up race, but the women that were interviewing me, one was definitely Caucasian, and the other one, I feel like she was mixed with some type of Latino. But for me, I don't feel like it's an uncomfortable conversation to have. Like, money is very much so a big part of life here in this world, and so if you're afraid to talk about money, that's a problem. Yeah. Yes, it was Ulta. And I still love Ulta. Don't get me wrong. Ulta is still the place. I love my little beauty stores. Dominating, and You want me motivated? Yes, girl, I want you motivated. I want you pumped. I want you excited. I want you intrigued and ready for the life that God has for you. Well, here comes the boys. I hope whoever's in an emergency is okay. It's not even the real cops, y'all. It's the coastal emergency watch or something like that. But anyways, hello, James. Welcome to the girls' side of town. Don't read comments, focus on the road. Yes, see? That's why I waited till I got to the red light. Hey, Symphony girl, hey! Hey, Amber! Oh my God, my baby girls are in the place. Skylar, you could kick rocks. And I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You are a joke with that thumbnail too. So, unless you're saying shut up, like shut up. But if you're saying shut up in a way that's like disrespectful, go kick rocks. And actually, I don't even have time. Let's go like that. Boop, bye. I just don't have time and I don't care. I'm sorry, I just don't. But yeah, we control the spaces that we operate in, ladies. Don't you ever let anyone come up into your space and cause havoc and act all crazy, because we don't have time for that. That's one thing I do realize with going live. Like, some people be off the cuff and it's interesting. It's like, dang, y'all, like, don't let the world make you so bitter, angry, and mean. Like, I just couldn't imagine. I thank God for being in my right mind. I thank God for keeping you guys in your right mind. But yeah, but I say that story to say, like, yeah, it's okay to have a little shaky faith. It's all right. Like, we are human and God knows us and he knows our heart. And as long as we submit it to him, there is no condemnation. And so, like, me thinking like, okay, this was an invitation to see like whether or not I would take the job. And I feel like if I was in a desperate position where I would, you know, say, you know what, yes, this is a significantly low dollar point, I feel like I could make it work. I don't know, I just feel like I would be very much so unhappy, and I would be very much so burnt out even more, because I wouldn't really be operating in my purpose. And what's 25% off if my top dollar rate is a certain number? Like, you know what I mean? What it did do is encourage me, because I know that they really want me to work there. Because when I went in, the manager called me. They called me like twice before I even submitted an application, because they really wanted me to apply, which was very flattering, and it was very nice to know that my worth is so desired. But it's not up to them to pay me, it's up to their corporate office. But to see that, you know, I have an option and the option didn't fulfill my needs, so therefore I declined. And that takes a lot, because how many of us can say that we apply for things, and then if we get the position, or if we get the whatever it could be, we say yes just because we're like, you know what, I'm a little desperate, but we don't want to admit that we're desperate to then move forward with those things. Because that in itself, like, if I did decide to go against what my husband and I, what we agreed as far as like compensation, I would literally be going against what I said I wanted, which is my word. And the word of God says, let your yes be yes and let your no be no. And so if you can't meet my need, then my answer is no, and I have to stand firm on that no, and I can't tether, you know. And so even that, I want to encourage you guys to, like, if you say you're gonna do something, do it. Like, I'm constantly having to check myself in this. Like, I literally told y'all publicly, like, every day in February I'm gonna go live, and guess what, every day in February I'm gonna go live starting today. And that's gonna be a stretch. Like, I could have decided not to go live while I was driving because, oh, the sun's going down, it's about to be dark. But I said no. I said this to my friend, and whether she holds me accountable, whether Emmanuel holds me accountable, whether you guys hold me accountable, I have to be the one to show up for what I'm believing for. And so, yeah, y'all, don't settle. That's what I'm gonna title this live. Don't settle for less. Know your worth. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for less. Know your worth. Okay. And especially if you've done faith moves. Like Jessica just shared that she bought her website, and now she has to start engaging with her community. Like, you know how emotional it is to start doing things in your business, because especially if you're the first, like, I don't know, Jessica, if you're the first person in your family to own a website, but girl, whether or not you are, congratulations. But now she has a different outlook on what she has to do to accomplish the great things that she's believing for. And it's gonna take some real serious commitment. You know what I mean? Amber, thanks. I'm so happy that I get to see your name pop up. I know, I miss you, girl. I hope you are doing well, and hope your mom's doing well. And Amber, you know, I'm still waiting for you to go live. Not the bus. Okay, I'm not gonna jump it. I'm literally sandwiched between two buses now, but I'm not gonna zigzag because it's late and I know people want to go home. You are, Jessica? Oh my gosh, girl, come on, breaking generational curses. Girl, I'm telling you, you're gonna be the wealthiest one out of your family, and they're gonna just look at you in awe, and they're gonna be like, yeah, God did that. Be faithful, be faithful, be faithful, be faithful, and be bold, and don't be afraid to take the risk that God puts before you. And you'll know which risks I'm talking about, because it will make sense to you when God shows it to you. But Jessica, that's incredible, girl. I'm so excited for you. And remember, don't try to sell or get everybody to be your client, whatever it is that you're trying to do. You know your ideal clientele, you know your ideal customer, you speak to that person specifically. You don't have to speak to everybody. Not everybody's called to you. You're not supposed to service everybody. So let that be encouragement to you, Jessica, but also to anybody else who's on live and who is in the entrepreneurial space or wants to be a part of the entrepreneurial space. Because that's one thing I'm seeing. Like, I've always known that I'm not called for everybody, and not everybody's called for me, and I am 1,000% okay with it. But it's hard to not feel like, oh, I should do something else for this person. Like, example, like, I have this service that I'm about to release because I told my husband, who I bounce these ideas off of, what my ideal clientele looks like, and I'll use it in the aspect of the beauty industry. And so with this type of clientele, I provide an experience type of service. I don't just do a service as far as beauty, as like in hair and makeup. I provide a service that literally is an experience. Like, when you come to the light studio, you might be coming for just makeup, but because I love what I do so much, I'm going to be taking photos of you. Like, I'm going to be talking with you. I'm going to be asking you questions. I'm going to actually be interviewing you while we do your makeup, just to, you know, just talk, because I love that. And not just that, my studio overlooks water, and it's beautiful, it has giant windows. Like, it's literally an experience. I have food there, little snacky snacks that, you know, the girls, every girl likes a little snacky snack, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's a service that I want to release for a certain type of clientele. And I know when I said it to Emmanuel, even, he was like, I don't know. He was like, I don't know, babe, if that's going to be like a good idea. And so we actually talked about it. And it's good to have somebody, you might not be married, but you know the exact type of person. Well, first, go to God, write it down, pray about it. But then you also know the type of people that, you know, you could talk about real business stuff. Like, if they do not have any type of business themselves. Oh, I could turn this light on. So that didn't do anything. Does that help if I do this? That's kind of ugly. That's kind of weird. Okay, sorry, y'all. I can't, clearly don't have no light. Hey, Lucella, my little sister in the chat. But yeah, it's like, what was I saying? I was saying, oh yes, the service. So we were talking about it, and this is my encouragement. You know who you could talk to about business, and you know who you can't talk to about business, and the fruit is is very evident. So anyways, I share with him my idea, and he's like, I don't know, babe, I don't know if that's going to be worth your time, or blah blah blah. And I was like, well, I'm not looking for 20 clients. I'm just looking for 3. Like, give me 3, and that's enough for me. Like, that's how I feel, because this service is such a top dollar service that I just need 3 clients, you know? And I feel like the way I priced it, I pay myself well, and they are serviced in a way that is 1,000% like it's giving luxury, you know? And so there's that. Who else is here? Hi, everybody. Symphony, she said, I had to learn that. Jessica, oh my God, this is the Holy Spirit. God is faithful, okay? Who else is here? I'm about to get ready to park. We love the light studio. Lucilla, I'm about to go see your mother. I love God. Thank you for being obedient. Girl, God loves you. Everyone who goes to the light studio feels safe, happy, and beautiful. Lucy, I love you. Your husband is the coolest. He is. He is no nonsense. Listening from Trinidad, TNT. Boop, boop, boop. We don't do boop, boop, boop. We bang the cowbell, but you know the vibes. Come on, Curve. I love when I see my people in the chat. Okay, I love it. Oh, where am I going? I just saw a really good parking spot. This is me. Let me just back up into it. How about that? Back into it. I'll just text Emmanuel to come downstairs. Text Emmanuel to come downstairs to help me with this stuff. Y'all, I'll tell you no lie. I love me a backup camera. I love not my best friend. Shut up. Not my best friend in the chat too. Y'all, listen. My little sister and my best friend are on the chat on this live. I'm so honored. She said she got me on the TV. That's just so sweet. Oh my goodness. So grateful. Lucy, well, since Lucilla's on the chat, can you tell Manny to come downstairs? I'm in the parking lot. Please, one of you guys, yes, be great, be nice, please. Please, I ask of you, please, very nice. See, this is why you gotta be nice to some family members. Like, if I was a horrible big sister, my sister probably wouldn't text my husband right now. Thanks, Lou. Oh, Emmanuel's here. Emmanuel's in the chat. Wow, I need to go to sleep. Wow, Emmanuel. Wow, this is like the best day of my life, y'all. Like, I know it sounds funny, but my husband, my best friend, my little sister, they are all here in the chat. I am so blessed. Not y'all keeping tabs on your girl. That's just hilarious. That just made my whole evening. I don't know about y'all. Did that make y'all laugh too? Crystal is here too. Oh my goodness. Today can't get any better. Crystal, how's it going in Texas, girl? Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. You guys, this just blessed me. This just blessed me. I'm going to remove this person. Oh my gosh. Bye. I don't know who you are, but you're going to go bye-bye. Oh my goodness, y'all, that was beautiful. But yeah, going back to it. So, like, knowing your ideal clientele, knowing what you're worth, not settling for less, because there's always a test. Like, I remember I even said this before in a video live that I did with a friend of mine. Like, what's for you is for you. You don't have to scratch, claw, or hurt anybody to get it. And then there's no competition. Like, yes, there's tons of other makeup artists, there's tons of other hairstylists and entrepreneurs who are really beautiful and skilled as influencers. But I am really only concerned about those who God has called me to. And I'm just so happy to see even just 19 people on this live. I was very surprised. I didn't know y'all was going to be up or doing stuff or whatever. But also put in the chat if this is a good time. Like, if 5 o'clock in the afternoon every day is a great time for y'all to go and join me live, let me know. I do want to do some lives where I have you guys show your face, which would be great. Thank you so much. I feel pretty, even though my nose is a little stuffy. Like, really stuffy. I feel like, you know what I want? I want one of those, what's it called? The things that, not a neti pot, but the thing that you squeeze, because the neti pot, you have to tilt your head. I want the thing that you just squeeze in your nose and then everything just comes out. I want that. I feel like that would be very helpful right now for me. But yeah, oh, since Ashley is here, Ashley actually launched her business. She's doing interior design. And even with that, like, I remember when she told me about starting her business, I was extremely excited because for years, you know, I've lived life with this beautiful woman, and not a saline spray though, Lou. It's like I guess so. It's like a nasal rinse or something like that. But when Ashley told me that she was launching, I was like, yo, this is a big deal. Like, your faith has grown, and now you could take the step to start to live and work towards entrepreneurship. Because I know my girl's dreams. I know she doesn't want to work at this job that she's at. I know she wants to work for herself. I know she just wants to live comfortably and do what she like enjoys to do. Even my little sister Lucilla has multiple businesses that she has started, as well as she's birthing. And it's like, you have to be fearless. Like with anything, you have to be fearless, and you have to literally decide, like, when are you going to start. Lucilla started doing candles. She also has a photography business that I have her as my little right hand, well, left hand, because she's a lefty. Like when I do certain projects, I'm like, Lou, you know what, this is something that you're skilled at, and you're very skilled at being a creative director. You're on set with me. If you have time, pull up, come through. And I see the skills. Like Ashley, she did my bedroom over. There's a few things that she wants to add to the room for functionality and for style purposes. But when I tell y'all, like, I've been itching. Oh, he's holding the door for somebody. But when I tell y'all, like, I've been itching to post my bedroom, but I don't want to because I want the reveal to be like really nice. That's where I'm at. I wonder, what was that? Why did he close the door? He must have the key. I'm all paying attention to Emmanuel. But yeah, like, my bedroom is gorgeous. And if you guys go on her Instagram page, if you go to, I know her personal page is private, but her page is so fabulous with Ashley's like home stuff. Look at him, look.
This guy needed help to bring something down from the 5th floor to the 3rd. What do you need me to take out?
Okay. Mostly I just wanted to get into the house. You know? All right, you guys are gonna come on a little adventure with me. I don't know if the Wi-Fi is gonna act all crazy, but y'all here for the vibes. Y'all are here for the vibes. I don't know what I just clicked. Yeah, you could bring that up for her. Sorry, y'all. You're gonna have to wait a little bit. Well, y'all get to see me in weird angles as I get ready to go upstairs. Yes, you could bring that juice for Mom. I should have put this frozen fish in the back. Eee. Perfect. Oh, okay, you got that? Hold on, wait, I can't show y'all where. Oh, y'all want to say hi to Manny? Hold on, he's coming. Moving in or moving out?
Moving out. I'm moving my aunt out.
Oh, nice. Well, I hope she enjoys her next place.
Okay.
So about 10 minutes maybe.
Okay, perfect.
Do you know which
Yeah, so once I come out the elevator, it's to the left or the right again? You said the left?
When you go through the doors, go to the right.
To the right, perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You'll see we have a bunch of boxes out in the hall. You'll see it.
Okay.
So Manny's about to be a very friendly person. You have the key. He's about to help this man. Manny, say hi.
Hey.
He helped me this morning set up for my wifey workshop, y'all. It was very interesting. It was great. So I'm happy that, one, he joined the live, and then two, Lucy texted him, and now he's helping me with the bags. You go ahead. Whee! Y'all, I'm telling you. What else has been up with y'all? Let me talk to y'all before I go see my mother, because once I see my mother, she's gonna be so obsessed because she hasn't seen me since we went to Jamaica. And so she was like, "You missing your mama?" I was like, "Girl, you miss me." Like, stop. I miss her too. But yeah, I'm so grateful that you guys tuned in. I hope this live has blessed you all. I hope that you guys feel encouraged, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. And so tomorrow I'll be jumping in. I'll probably go live. I'll post it in the community tab when I'll go live for tomorrow. But if 5 o'clock works, listen, we are going to show out. Yes, moms are so important. I love my mother. She's always holding me down. But all right, y'all, I'm about to jump in this elevator, walk to my mom's little unit. Lou, I'll see you later. Ashley, I'll see you later. Crystal, I love you. Jessica, congratulations. James, yes, moms are important. And hello, friend. And to everybody else, Ty, I don't know if you're still here, and Kerr from Trinidad. I hope that you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. I look tired, but anyways, Ashley, I love you. All y'all, I love y'all. Proud of y'all too. Have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.